Baller, bitches. What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here with my badass UFO Proof mug and my shameless self-promotion. Can you guys see that? Make sure you can get that on there. Okay. I do have the new studio lights in. If you can't see them, this little squares on my fucking glasses here, they are fucking huge and bright, and they burn my retinas very badly. So I have to be careful with them. These lights are so super bright, man. They're killing me. Especially because I've been smoking a bunch of weed today, and my eyes already hurt me. So let me put out the link. We are going to be discussing UFOs and UFO propulsion systems. As a topic come up with by our friend Sergeant Schill. So let me get you guys the link. Ooh. If you guys want to come and join us and join in the conversation, feel free. There will be a link next to my name, UFO Proof, in the comment section on YouTube. You just click it and join right in. What's going on, Golf Man? How you doing, buddy? Put the light up high. I can't, fool. What's going on, Skin Man? What up, Jax? What up, Face Like a Bum? Smooth Virus, how you guys doing? Retina burns for their win. Oh, I know, dude. They're so bad. What's up, Sergeant Schill? How you doing, buddy? Gyro 420, doing good? Hello from Washington, D.C. Hello, Smooth Virus. We know where you're from. What's going on, you guys? All right, so we're going to be discussing UFO propulsion and, you know, other stuff around there. Now, I do have the problems. I do have to pick up my girl at 9 o'clock, so we are stuck at doing this for an hour, and you guys have to remind me to make sure I am on time to pick her up, because I screwed up yesterday. What's up, Technical? How you doing, buddy? Was doing good. God, these lights are killing me, dude. Oh, these are so bad. I just don't want to wear these stupid glasses though, man. Oh, Jesus. What's up, Skin Man? How you been, brother? Let's see. What up, you guys?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
How's my audio coming through? Good?
Yeah, sounds good, Chill. Doing good?
Yeah, not too
Look
bad.
at Sean over here, dude. What are you? Are you the fucking Unabomber, dude? Look at this dude.
Who?
Sean.
Oh, he's got a hoodie. I didn't see that.
Looks like the freaking Unabomber, dude.
You just need sunglasses to complete the look.
Yeah. I'm the hoodie bomber.
The hoodie bomber.
Going Unabomber style today, dude. So
There you go, Kyle.
there we go. You know, I gotta fit in, right? So Unabomber style.
So, as for UFO propulsion, I think there's so many variables and so many variants on what it could be.
I happen to think that make my face is glowing, dude.
It looks like you're gonna have a suntan soon.
I know, right?
You're gonna be red as shit. Be red as this hoodie.
How's that? Is that any better? Fuck yeah, dude. That's much better.
Why don't you put the light up higher?
Because I'm down low, and so if the light's up high, it's going to be dark on me. You know.
He's gonna look like a beard neck.
Yeah, it's gonna look weird, man. You ever seen those people telling the scary stories with the fucking light under their face? Well, it's the exact opposite.
We'll get like a dimmer light for below, and then.
Well, I had it set up for a video that I was shooting, so I just haven't changed it. That's all. You know, I just had it set up for a different video.
You need one of those production lights that are in like a tent.
That's what I have.
Oh, and it's still baking you. So propulsion. What do we got here? We got.
Oh, dude, you guys see this? You guys see this shit right up here? Dude, that shit almost fucking killed me today, dude. Dude, that shit fucking exploded on me, dude. Like, it was like fucking boom. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. I was cutting it with a fucking.
Hey, no cussing.
With the wire cutters, man. Oh, fuck all that, dude. No, he's right. Let's watch the cousin. Let's watch the cousin. Okay, I'm going to have to cut for this because I was like, oh, fuck, dude. It freaking exploded on my ass, man. Dude, it scared the crap.
You got to turn the breaker off, man.
Well, I was high as hell, man. I wasn't thinking, dude. I don't even know why I was messing with that, dude. I just got done smoking some killer freaking weed. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go and fix the lights right now, dude. Pop. Ah! I was like, ah! Like I screamed.
Wow.
So anyway, UFO propulsion. Oh, go ahead. What were you going to say, buddy?
What's a propeller type propulsion called? Is that like, you know, like a
propeller?
Thrust.
Yeah. No, it's not called thrust. That's
there's implosion and then
Cavitation.
Another one.
Yeah. Well,
You're talking about a propeller in like water cavitation.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to name the types of propulsion that we know of and how we achieve it, and then compare it.
Well, I mean, now Smooth Virus is right in the sense that, you know, he says thrust. Well, I mean, all of our propulsion is, you know, forward moving propulsion. So everything has just got kind of thrust or a pull to it. So, you know, either which way. But I mean, like, you know, well, let's think of all of our means of propulsion. What do we have? You know, you have like the propeller, you know, like airlift or whatever, wind driven or whatever. And then you have like rocket powered.
Ion.
And then then like what? And then air driven.
It's like rockets.
Yeah.
Well, you got like jet engines. It's suck, squeeze, bang, blow. That's how that engine works.
That's how my girlfriend is.
That's implosion.
But we don't have many different types of propulsion. You know, it's all basically the same thing. It's like that's all based off like the same like rudimentary concepts, and they're just, you know, improved upon.
Well,
you know,
you have some more exotic stuff like nuclear thermal rockets.
But it's still off the one concept of rocket propulsion.
It's all chemical reaction.
You know,
jet engine.
Yeah, a jet would
chemical
be
reaction.
the same, you know.
I don't think a nuclear thermal rocket is a chemical reaction, is it?
No,
Yeah.
it's
If
not.
anything,
Yeah.
if anything, it's an electric engine.
A nuclear thermal
It's
rocket. Oh, yeah, I mean it would be, you know, and like when you have like a nuclear thermal rocket, it's like it's contained within the magnetic field and then forced out the back or whatever. But it's still
that's something different. A nuclear thermal rocket is a nuclear reactor to heat the fuel. And
but it's still what it does is it's still producing the same thing where a flame is coming out the back and that's giving it forward momentum. It's still the same rudimentary concept. You get what I'm saying?
I thought if anything, it would be the same as an electric engine drives a car, but it's like the same way a nuclear sub works. It's doing the rocket engine without the fuel. The fuel is the energy created by the nuclear thermal detonation.
I'm looking it up on. I'm looking on a nuclear thermal rocket is a proposed spacecraft propulsion technology. It's not even a real technology. It's a proposed propulsion technology. In a nuclear thermal rocket, a working fluid, usually liquid hydrogen, is heated to high temperature in a nuclear reactor and then expands through a rocket nozzle to create thrust. So, chemical
Like I said.
reaction.
Yeah, but like I said, still, it's a flame coming through the end of creating thrust. It's the same basic concept.
It's all a way of displacing thermal energy.
That's true. No, I was going to say they actually did test a nuclear thermal rocket in the 1960s in like the middle of the desert in Utah.
That's scary shit.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, well, you know, it's not that scary. You know, it's funny because like people are afraid of you know, in which it's no good, like nuclear power. Okay, so you know, nuclear power is so scary, and it is. It's scary because of all the uranium and plutonium that is left over, like the cores and stuff. But a lot of people don't realize that a nuclear power plant is literally a gigantic steam engine. You know, people don't realize that, but that's all it is, dude. It's just a big freaking steam engine, you know?
It makes hot water, the steam drives the turbines, that generates the electricity.
Absolutely, dude.
It's
and
like
the
the ultimate kettle.
It's the nuclear rods that are just being mixed with water. That's why they're always on a river bank. And the river water comes in, it hits with the rods, it creates a bunch of steam, and that turns their turbines and generates our power. It's just a different kind of it's just an improved upon concept, you know, where they're like, oh, if we have nuclear rods, this will last us a lot longer than digging out chunks of coal or burning wood. You know, we can use these nuclear rods that will last how many thousands of years or whatever. So,
hey, real quick, sorry to interrupt. Put yourself on mute, man, for the millionth time, dude. If you're not talking, mute yourself, because there's background all the time. This is something that shouldn't be said every freaking live stream, man.
I agree, guys. Throw yourself up on mute, man. Yeah, because I keep hearing that crackling, like, you know, whatever the hell that is. I have no. Thank you, Sergeant Shell.
Amazing. No background sound.
Yeah, it's excellent now. Yeah, but I mean, you guys feel free to talk. You know, just make sure that when you're not talking, just throw yourselves up on mute. You know.
What would happen if you put rocket engines or jet engines in like full 360 degrees, like all the way this way and all the way this way and all the way this way, and then tried to maneuver it? Kind of how like the space capsule does, you know, has nozzles at the front to rotate it and keep it in orbit.
retro rockets or whatever, or
so what if we made a ball UFO and just had rockets facing every direction, so it would lift off and then shoot out?
The issue is with rocket, right? You either have solid fuel rockets or liquid fuel rockets, either of which you need so much fuel for X amount of seconds of burn. You know, it's highly efficient in its thrust for size of fuel used and burn, but highly inefficient to move that mass and weight in order to keep it sustained, that thrust. That's why like a rocket only takes 5 minutes to get into orbit, because that fuel is burnt in that time. You know what I mean?
But let's just go with what he's saying though. If it was a sphere, say you made it and you had enough fuel for everything and you designed it or whatever, would that design even work? Where it has direct, he's basically saying you're going to have a rocket coming out at all 360 degrees all around it at all sides, you know? I don't even see that concept working. Just, I mean, you know, one being a sphere, you know, I don't see how, I'm not even sure how that would work, but, you know, I mean, I suppose, like, basically, you know, and they've been saying this for a long time, you put enough rockets on a brick and you can make it fly, you know, like so basically any shape will fly if you put enough rockets on it. So, I mean, I guess, but it seems like a rather pointless kind of propulsion. Like, you can't get into the spacecraft, you know, you're just gonna have a rocket there, you know.
You could still get in. You'd still be able to get in.
Say you still have a door to get into. What's the point of having rockets everywhere?
Full control of all axes. And it can take off.
Don't you have that with a drone?
Well, I mean, if we're talking about going in space, you can do that with a reaction control system, RCS.
Okay,
No,
but how
talking-
big is this? How big is this sphere going to
Are we
be?
talking about
You
going
know what I
into
mean? You
space,
got to
or are we
carry
talking
your
about on
fuel.
Earth?
No, I'm just talking about in the atmosphere.
Okay, yeah. So space is different. You can have all different. You can have literally. You can have fire extinguishers control you in every direction in space, dude. So that doesn't matter, you know. In our atmosphere, however, that's a lot. That's different, you know. Um.
Yeah, but I think it's like well, not an impossibility, but it's a kind of a pointless thing. So you're gonna have a sphere. How big is this sphere gonna be? How much fuel is it gonna hold? You're talking about running multiple retrograde rockets at the same time in order to keep its balance and equilibrium and ability to fly and navigate through the airspace. You're gonna burn that fuel so quickly. The ball would have to be the size of you know,
Football field.
what, a mile big ball. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so
Like,
I think. Yeah, no, he's right. He's absolutely right,
16.
man. I mean, it seems in every single direction. It just seems whack. I don't get it, man. What's up, Mr. Sevens B? Bobby Cash, how you guys doing? Doing good? AZ Steven G, how you doing, brother? Doing good? Who else we got on here? Face Like a Bum, doing good. Skin Man, doing good. Says I am okay, but I'm busy as hell. Lee, what's going on, brother? Paul, how you doing, brother? I want to make sure I always get everybody in here real quick. Hey, what up, UFO bro? Doing good? Oh, so we get everybody. What up, Gas Mask? How you doing, man? Stick a big block V8 in it. That's right, Golf Man. What up, Dominic? How you doing, brother? Okay, so anyway, now if it's UFOs, okay, I doubt that they're going to use any kind of what's going on, Rob? Doing good, brother?
No solid fuel.
Yeah, I don't see solid fuel happening for any kind of
or liquid fuel.
or liquid fuel, you know. Like I see it like Bob Lazar says it in his theory on his, you know, when he said he came across the UFO on how its propulsion worked. What's going on, UFO bro? His theory or his way of describing it seems to make more sense than any other, you know, even of the the most crazy, far-fetched, hypothetical propulsion systems. His seems to make it seems so grounded in science that we can understand it, and except for some point or some components of it that we don't understand and that he doesn't seem to understand, but it seems the most logical, and that is
Is that the Mercury fusion drive?
What's up?
Is the Mercury fusion drive?
No. His is creating a gravitational field around your spacecraft. You create your own gravitational field, and
Why don't you pull up?
That allows.
Sorry.
That allows you to just, you know, kind of bend the space-time in front of you. It causes a little bit of a distortion, and when you're inside your own gravitational field, you don't have any kind of effect on the outside world, and the outside world doesn't have any real effect on you. So
could that be why UFOs can be any shape?
Yeah, basically, you know.
It could be a cube like the Borg, and it's just inside a force field. What's that movie with Corey Feldman when we were little kids, and they had that blip with the computer?
Explorers! Explorers is one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh, I've never seen it, dude.
Dude.
No, never seen it.
It's okay. It's the first two acts of that movie are absolutely magical and fantastic. The third act is flawed. The studio never allowed Joe Dante to finish the movie. So the movie that was released is actually an unfinished rough cut. And it's wonderful for the first two acts. The third act kind of falls flat, but it's definitely worth a watch.
Oh, I'll have to check it out, man. So
the spacecraft is
what I was saying was that the craft produces a gravitational field around itself, and so it's inside. Basically, if you could picture, it's inside its own little gravitational bubble, Just how Earth has its own gravitational field, the craft has its own gravitational field, and within it, it's almost like it's in another reality per se. Like you don't have the effects of inertia on you, so you can do 1,000 miles an hour and take a right-hand turn, and you wouldn't slam into the wall because inside the gravitational field there exists, only what you're causing from within the gravitational field, and then. It also explains the thing is why I like his theory is because it explains all the other. Go ahead.
What's causing the energy to drive his engine to create the gravity field?
Antimatter reactor.
So
with element 115
reactor, as in like a free energy device, like Stephen Gear talks about, like
No.
Tesla.
What it is
No,
is like it's like what it is that it is it's a antimatter. It's a matter antimatter reactor, kind of like a particle accelerator or whatever. It uses element 115, and it once they bombard it with they let it react with matter, and it causes matter and antimatter touch each other. They cause annihilation, and it release a huge amount of energy, and then that energy is transferred into the craft and allows for space travel and for.
So do you think they have like a giant battery to harness that energy to like keep it as a fuel source? And
that's
also
what they're doing.
A Mercury fusion drive theoretically does kind of the same thing, where it self-spinning creates a toroidal field, and which is a gravity well in its own thing.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Well, the thing is like what they do is, I mean, I think it's a little bit different because he's reacting. They're using the gravitational field from an atom, and they're expanding it past the nucleus, like past the the gravitational B wave or whatever, the strong nuclear force. That they're expanding that, blasting an atom and then amplifying its gravitational field. To go and engulf the whole craft, and once it does that, and it has its own it's in its own field or whatever. I mean, the Mercury vortex engine, how does it produce a field? Like what gravity form is it using? How is it using the strong nuclear force as opposed to the weak nuclear force or the everyday gravity that we feel? Sean?
All I could say is I don't know, Kyle. It's supposed to just generate a field from the spinning Mercury, and then when you're in it, I guess your gravity is weightless. So then you would have to direct that. I don't know how they control it. I don't remember. All I remember is that the Mercury energy engine creates the energy for to replace an engine, and at the same time, it creates a toroidal field that they weren't expecting it to create.
I've heard this theory before. I've heard this theory before, but I've never seen any kind of. I've never seen any kind of any kind of math backing this up or any kind of And I've seen people mess with Mercury and create spinning vortexes of Mercury and stuff, but never has it created any kind of power that they could harness or anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. I don't think it's true. I could see a matter antimatter engine being created even today. I could see that,
the system that Sean's talking about. I'm not sure if he's particularly referencing it, but Ed Fauché talks about it being in a torus, Mercury in a torus, and magnetically charged and put to X amount of thousands of atmospheres of pressure and spinning at X amount of RPMs will generate this field. Now, if it's true or not, I don't know. They haven't been able to create a vessel, a torus, strong enough to contain the inertia of that Mercury spinning at that high velocity and at that much times atmospheric pressure. They don't have the means to create that yet.
Well, Ed Fauché is a total fraud.
Well,
dude.
I know Ed Fauché. Yeah, I agree. He's nothing. But some of the things he did spit out are true facts. Like there is actual literature and research on that Mercury drive and Taurus. There's a World War II German scientist that made 2 prototypes. One survived, and it's actually in the office of his grandson. And it's a working model. You know, Richard Dolan has seen it. He's seen it in person. I mean, he's seen the paperwork on it and everything. Now, if it's right or not, I don't know. It's from that World War II scientist, his paperwork. But it is.
I think you're talking about Schraderberger, and I think he's actually well before World War II.
Well,
right?
I don't know. I can look it up and pull it out, man. I'm just going off of what I know.
You want to look that up real quick? And see if
it's like everything, man. Like everything I spit out, man, is contradicted. So I'll let you guys research it.
What do you think about Bill Bushman and he said that magneticity is the cousin to gravitas, gravity.
Well,
Boyd Bushman and magnetism.
Yeah, that's I mean that's obvious. I mean that's
magneticity.
That's part of the 4 forces of nature. You know, you have electromagnetism, gravity, the strong nuclear force, and a weak nuclear force. So yeah, they are cousins.
I was going to say, if you're going to make an antimatter reactor, probably the easiest way to do that would be to react hydrogen with anti-hydrogen, since hydrogen is the simplest atom in the universe.
Yeah, I agree.
That was another point I was going to get to, is like a spacecraft that's traveling far distances. Wouldn't it be better to have it be hydrogen powered?
Well, it depends on how densely you can pack the fuel. I'm actually looking at it right
Hydrogen isn't the simplest element in space. It's the most abundant, but it's not the simplest.
It's the simplest. It's 1 proton and 1 electron.
Yeah. It's pretty simple.
They're simpler than that. I'll pull it up. But anyway, like I said, man, it don't matter what I say. It's wrong, right?
It's element number 1 on the periodic table, dude.
You need salt and water and electricity.
Oh, I pissed him off. Sorry, I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but I just think the simplest element. That's chemistry 101, man.
Yeah, man. If he wants to fucking act like that, let him, dude.
Sorry, dude. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just what it is.
People disagree. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it.
I'm talking about comes from Vimana. That's where that initiated.
Vimana, yes. You know, that's what they. That's what they claim. That the Vimana ran off of these like a Mercury vortex engine or whatever. Now I don't know how true that is, and but I do like the story. Let's talk about Vimanas for a second. I do like the story of the Vimanas, and any of the epic tales of the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, the Puranas, the Bhagavad Gita. They all speak about Vimanas. And so, I mean, like, it just seems like an interesting concept for so long ago that they would have this idea of these craft and stuff that the gods would fly around in. I was literally just checking this video out the other day, Sean. It's pretty boring though. So it doesn't do anything cool. It just spins around, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just demonstrating that it can rotate the current in it, I guess, with more current or multiple.
No, what they're doing is adding he'll set a magnet in the center of this disc, with this wooden disc or whatever, and it'll cause the mercury to spin one way. And then if he takes it and flips it over, it'll cause the mercury to spin another way. That's all it does, but it's pretty cool, man. And yeah, they do have a current running through it. Go ahead.
Colin, if you want to look, there's no way we could possibly cover it in 1 hour, but there's a website called Atomic Rockets, and it has so much information in it. There's an entire section that's nothing but space drives for driving different spacecraft. It's so long, I've been trying to scroll through it the entire time we've been on, and I'm not even to the end yet. There's dozens and dozens of, oh my God, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff in there. I'm trying to find matter, antimatter, and also mercury fusion. I'm sure it's all in there. I'm trying to find it, but I'm scrolling and scrolling. I'm not even there yet. It's any kind of rocket you could possibly imagine.
Can you see my message pop up? Cyrus? It says pass the
Can
link.
I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think about Victor Scheiberg?
That's who we were just discussing. That's who Sergeant Schill was talking about. I believe that's who Sergeant Schill was talking about, was Victor Schauberger.
The engine that he created?
Yeah, that's who we were just talking about a minute ago, about the World War II scientist or whatever, even though I believe he was before World War II. When is he from? Do you know what time era?
What time era?
Yeah.
It was in the early 1930s.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought, man. I thought he was a little bit before the World War II, but yeah, he had some interesting stuff, but and like one of his propulsion drives kind of resembled like a UFO. So people say he was into studying and like building like UFOs, but I don't believe it, you know. I mean, and it's not like his device ever actually like worked and flew around and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, you want to know what's really cool? Like I like I'm trying to remember what kind of propulsion is for the what is it, the H2 the H2V, the Black Hawk, or not the Black Hawk, the Falcon, I think. Oh man, it's cool. It does Mach 20. And
You talking about the Blackbird?
No, not the Blackbird. That does like
hold on. I think I know I think you're talking about the X-34. Hold on.
No, I'm not talking about the X-34 either. It blows the X-34 away, man. It's the H2 VAC, the black. It's like the black.
Yeah, no, I've got the number wrong. It's not the X-34, but I know what you're talking about. Hold on, I'll find it.
Yeah, dude, I posted a video on it a while ago, man. It's freaking awesome, and it has like this what's it do? It uses some kind of I think it's a methane engine, some kind of frozen methane pulse engine or something. I forget, man. I'm trying to remember. But man, it's cool, dude.
Is it the pulse detonating engine?
Yeah, it's something like that, dude. You know, and man, I posted a video on it.
Talking about the X-43.
What is it?
It's the X-43.
What'd you say, Smooth? What about
X-43.
it? What about it?
It's a experimental unmanned hypersonic aircraft. I think it's a ramjet. Hold on. It's a scramjet.
Yeah, see, that's not what I'm talking about, man. X-43. No, I'm talking about, it's like the H2 VAC Falcon or something. Oh God.
Oh, by the way.
Wait. Yeah. No. That
Shell just messaged and said he's having connection issues, so that's why he dropped. So.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's all good. I was worried I pissed him off. He's not pissed off.
Wait. What's this? No, see, this can't be it. Now I see some pictures coming up. Now these pictures don't actually go with it, because they use that pictures from some other stuff I'm talking about. But yeah, this one X-43 goes 7,000 miles an hour. Get ready for Mach 10. Now this one I'm talking about does Mach 20. Let me see here.
That's like so fast you're getting close to escape velocity. You're gonna come right out of the atmosphere.
Dude, this craft is incredible, man. You know, and there's video of it too. You don't actually see the craft, you just see it, you know. Oh yeah, it's the Falcon HTV2. That's it. Yep, I was right. The Falcon. I knew it, dude. Yeah, it's a hypersonic glider. It does 13,000 miles an hour, dude. That's double or almost double of what the X-43 does. Now, what's interesting about this is that when they tested this vehicle, the first time they tested it, they flew it off into the ocean. It flew for 9 minutes and disappeared. It disappeared off radio, they had no contact with it. It was just gone. Another one, they built it. They flew it for 9 minutes and it disappeared. No more contact. And they said they don't know what happened either time. And they said, okay, well, we've collected enough data to say, yes, we're moving forward with the project. The fucking thing disappeared both times. How the fuck does that say, yeah, we're moving forward with the project? How does that make any fucking sense, dude?
What's it called again?
They
probably the Falcon HTV-2.
As long as you've got telemetry from the vehicle, you've got something to work on.
Yeah, but both of them crashed, completely disappeared. Why would they think for a second that they should be able to say, oh, yeah, we're doing the right thing by going like this?
But they must have data. They've got to have telemetry. If you've got telemetry, you've got something.
Hang on. It's pause. All right, I'm going to share my screen with everyone so everyone can see this because this is really cool. Hang on. All right.
It probably just disintegrated, just flew so fast, just fell apart.
It just totally disintegrated, you know.
Single piece just turned to dust. It turned into its base element when it went that fast. Just sand. A bunch of sand came out of the sky.
You know what? I swear to God, that resembles the spacecraft in the original Planet of the Apes. I swear to God.
Most of our science comes from science fiction.
It does. You're right.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't think about that, but you're right. You're right, Jax.
Unreal.
All right. So when can I buy one of those from Hobby King or Banggood?
Right. I like Banggood. That's where I got my first drone from. Oh, see. Did you hear what she said? The first 9 minutes of flight in the vehicle was never recovered. It did that twice. Why? Why at 9 minutes does it just disappear?
Probably broke up in flight.
You know, both times at 9 minutes in, it just straight up disappears, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well that's enough. That's enough for us, dude." Hang on a second.
Yeah, they just want the numbers. They don't care about the object itself. It landed in another country and they go UFO, and we're like, eh.
Sean, here, can you host for a minute?
Sure.
That or it worked, and they kept it top secret.
Yeah, it went faster than they want to admit. They were like, oh crap, it just time traveled. That's too easy to time travel. We can't tell people.
Exactly.
I don't think it went that fast.
I don't know about time travel, but
I think it vaporized. It just blew up. It blew up and turned into ash.
Cyrus, check this
I don't
out,
think
dude.
it would survive flying that fast. They probably didn't build it to.
Shut up, Sean. Look.
Sweet Christmas.
Oh, you got it. Hell yeah, buddy.
Got it, dude. Look at this fucking remote, dude. Look at the size of this fucking thing, dude. Is that fucking crazy or what? We were just talking about it today. I fucking got the motherfucker, dude. I was so stoked, man. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I mean, this thing's bad as shit. It's totally rigged up. I'm gonna get everything I need to fix it. But dude, this thing's bad as fucking hell, man. Look at this thing, dude. I mean, this is like the real deal, right? Is that it or
yes,
what?
Yes, it is.
That's fucking it, man. And he's got the camera too. He's just got to go get it from his neighbor or whatever.
Dude, that's an unbelievable deal you got on that thing.
Dude, I got it for $100, dude. Is that sick?
I like how you left the live show. He's like, I'm going to go get this right now. I have to go.
Oh no, I was actually not leaving right there. My like I said, how I'm worried my computer's going to just shut down. That's what it did. I didn't just leave. It just shut down on me. The computer just like restarts all of a sudden. I'm like, fuck, man. Is that cool or what, dude? Okay, you want to talk about UFO propulsion? Boom. There it is right there, motherfucker.
They're asking what it is in the chat. It's a unique Typhoon.
Is that cool? Look at that. Look at the size of that fucking thing, dude.
What do those go for? Brand new.
Looks like a spider.
$970.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Virus said $970 for this, dude, brand new. and I paid $100 for this, man. Look at the remote.
That's a sweet deal.
Oh, you bet your sweet ass it is. I said, even if it's fucked up, even if it's messed up, okay, for $100, dude, I can fix this thing and still make this thing bad as shit, dude. You know, and I'm pretty sure it still runs and everything. So,
dude, that thing even I can see on the front. It's got a proximity sensor for to keep from running into stuff.
Yeah,
I have those on my Mavic.
Cool? You know,
yeah, for $100.
For $100, dude. I mean, look at this thing, man. I mean, that thing is awesome. And then if you like compare it with my other drone.
The drone you have?
There it is, dude. Boom. Like, see, like they're almost like the same, but you can just see like this one's just a little bit bigger, man. But man, it's, you know, it's just so badass, dude. I was like, man, this thing's, and the weight on it is, I mean, this thing is I think it's 12 pounds, dude, for this thing, dude. This thing is bad as shit, man.
It's heavier than most of my planes.
You know, is that crazy or what, dude? Dude, Cyrus, I was so stoked when I got this, man. The dude, you know, he did a job for a friend of his or whatever, and his friend couldn't pay him, and so he was like, man, you know, he always liked his drone. He's like, man, I really like that drone. And so his friend came over to pay him off, and he just had the drone with him, and he was like, will you take it? And he was like, shit, yeah, I'll take it, you know. And they had what do you mean Sean got booted? Sean didn't get booted. Sean, I did not boot you off, so obviously I've been sitting here playing with a damn drone. I didn't boot you off. Join back on, dude.
Yeah, me and him both got booted off somehow.
Yeah, I noticed that you both dropped.
What the hell here?
By the way, I have a crazy non-UFO related drone story if you have time.
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so as everyone knows, I live in the District of Columbia, and literally right down the street from my house is an Army installation called Fort McNair, where they have this place called the National Defense University, where they train Army officers on military stuff. So apparently in August, they put a quote unquote drone sensor on the roof of the National Defense University. And what it did was it's a radio receiver, and every time that someone powers up an RC radio transmitter within range of that sensor, it registers that as a hit, that there's a drone close to Fort McNair. So they said they had 52 detections over 26 days. And it said that specifically we picked up someone powering up a DJI Mavic drone within 1,000 to 2,000 meters of Fort McNair in Washington, D.C. I live 1,400 meters from Fort McNair.
It was you?
It was me, dude. It was me almost. I don't fly here because it's against the law, but I test all my equipment down in the basement. It's against the law to fly in the District of Columbia. It's a no-fly zone.
Really?
So when I fly, I actually have to. Yeah, I drive to my buddy's. My buddy has 96 acres down in Virginia, so I drive down there to fly. But I test all my equipment here the night before I go down there to fly, so I know that everything works. So what they're doing is they're picking me up, testing my equipment while it's still inside my house.
Oh shit, dude! Are you serious? Dude, that is.
It's
so
all.
funny.
If you do a Google search for Fort McNair and drone, there's all kinds of news stories about it. And
So
there's 52 different drones flying over Fort McNair. I'm like, no, it's not. It's 52 times that I powered up my RC transmitter to test my gear.
can you? So what about like a kid's drone?
Yeah, that would set it off too.
Okay. What about one of my little RC planes?
Same thing.
Are you allowed to fly it?
No, you can't fly anything here.
You can't even. Okay. What? Okay. Look. What about this right here? What about him?
No, they'd arrest. Oh, wait a minute. Does that have a motor in it? Yeah. No, they'd arrest you for flying that outside.
What? Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
What? This
No,
little
they-
piece of
they-
styrofoam? Are you fucking
Dude,
serious?
Dude, they arrested a guy out here in the National Mall for flying something not much bigger than that. It was like $100 drone that came from like the gas station. They arrested him, seized all his equipment, and fined him $8,000.
Jesus, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious as a heart attack, bro. I don't fly nothing here.
Dude, I'm gonna go down there and just pilot a bunch of drones down there and just make them go crazy, dude.
Oh, I wish I could. I just can't. Man. I can't do it. But oh god, I wish I could. Like even tonight, I was like, oh my god, I wish I had like a night set up on one of my flying wings, and I could just put some lights on it and just fly over the city and get video of all the city lights at night. It would be freaking awesome. But I can't do it. I can't do it.
You want to know something else? Actually, I just had to bump in real quick, dude. Excellent story, though. That this is not just a remote. This is also a tablet. This is just a regular Android, like a regular Android tablet. Yeah, I'm powering it on right now, dude. I want to show you guys this before I get off, man. But I was looking this up, man, and it was quite impressive. Scary, dangerous as hell. It looks scary, but hey, Smooth, what's the range on one of these? Do you know?
On the Unique? I don't know. Probably like a mile.
I can't seem to find a range on it anywhere, dude.
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'll look up what.
Can you look it up? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what radio frequency band it's in, and I'll tell you.
Okay. So let's see here. Is it cool or what, dude? It's just the. Oh, I gotta connect to the internet. But isn't that cool, dude? I don't know, dude. This thing's gonna be badass.
According to Unique, hold on, let me go back to their page. They said their controlled transmission is good for 600 meters, which would be 1,968 feet, so about 2,000 feet. This is about what, a third of a mile.
Really, at 2,000 feet? Because mine does, my drone does about 1,000 feet, man. So this doubles that. Are you serious? What about the connection, dude? So will it stay connected? Like, can you watch it the whole time through this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because mine loses connection.
5.8 gigahertz video link.
I see these little antennas, like these little fat guys on things. Are these better?
That's a 5.8 video antenna. That's
so that means I should be able to.
The round one, the round antenna. That's a 5.8 gigahertz circular polarized.
What's that mean?
It's okay. So circular polarized means that when the radio signal comes out from the video transmitter, instead of the waves going straight up and down like this, which would be linear polarized, they come out in a spiral. That's circular polarized. So you've got right hand circular polarized and left hand circular polarized. It comes out in a spiral.
Oh, cool.
That's better for high frequency video. It works better.
So I shouldn't be losing like video feed. Like with my other one, I have it connected to my phone constantly. It loses its feed where I'm just flying blind. It's just a frozen frame, you know, and constantly happens. So that should help avoid that happening, right?
Yeah, 5.8 doesn't penetrate optics real well, but as long as you're close, you're fine. But like if you're like 1/3 of a mile away and you fly behind a house, you would lose video then. But otherwise, you're good.
Oh, okay. All right, excellent. Well,
and the other antenna on there, the long straight one, that's a 2.4 gigahertz. That's for control.
And so this is for control, and this is for video.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's super awesome, man. I'm gonna try to what's going on, Jack?
I've been having a hard time with this internet, man. It's about to piss me off.
Really? Oh,
yeah. I've been trying to get on since the start, and it just finally did. So
no, I've
here I am.
People have been having problems with that too, man.
Man, it sucks. It's been pissing me off. I'm about ready to throw this damn 8 Plus. I mean,
What? Don't you throw that this way? Don't you dare throw that phone.
Oh, you got one coming. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I know, but still, don't. I'll take it.
No, I wasn't gonna do it.
It seems like everyone who's trying to connect with their phone mobily is having issues, but everyone who connects with a PC seems to be just doing fine. Jax is doing fine. Cyrus is doing fine. I'm doing fine. But every time someone connects with a phone, they're always dropping or they're having issues connecting.
This is the first time I've had this type of issue. I mean, it's dropped before, but I've been able to come right back on.
Yeah.
But I'm at a motel, and I think the internet here just is shitty, and I'm about to redo my month, so my data's running low, so I have to use the Wi-Fi. So I'm dependent upon them right now.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hey Kyle.
Yeah.
What's the UFO bro asked a question? What's the firmware with that drone?
Oh God, I have no idea. I'll have to look it up, man.
Do you know, Virus?
Gina's doing okay. She's doing good. Yeah.
Not off the top of my head, because I don't have anything unique. I have 2 DJI drones, but I don't have a unique.
All right, thanks. Wow. Yeah, I know. The lights, I know. Yep, I'm gonna go get her right now. All right, thanks, baby. Sorry about that. That was my neighbor. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go and pick up Sasha, you guys. So, well, thank you guys for coming and joining me. And I don't know. I think this seems kind of short, man. Maybe I'll do it again later tonight if you guys are still gonna, after I go and pick up my girl. I think I might just jump back on again. So, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it depends. Because I was having a nice conversation. It was nice getting to talk with you guys about this stuff. But it feels so short. We got to do something about this time range, man. Because having to pick up Sasha at 9 o'clock, man, it makes it so it's like I can only do an hour, and
maybe jump an hour earlier.
Yeah, maybe. What do you guys think? Jax, you're totally muted. I couldn't hear you, buddy. How come Jax has no sound? That's weird.
No, I got myself muted.
Oh, there you go.
You could always do it right as soon as you pick up Sasha, and when you come back, you start the live feed.
You think that's better to do it at 9 o'clock? Is just have it at 9 o'clock instead of doing it at 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, because even if we started at 7, we'll say we're still going at 9 o'clock. I'd still have to stop it at 2. Whereas if I started at 9 after I pick up Sasha, then I could just go as long as we want to.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start doing that from now on, man. So I'll put out a video and stuff, letting everybody know that that's what we're gonna do. And I think I like that idea better. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. All right, you guys, I got to get out of here. I think I might jump back on though later. I don't know. Well, hopefully, if I do, you guys will get the notifications this time. So, but thank you guys for joining us. Oh, Cyrus, I'm going to be trying to build this thing or like fix it up or whatever. Can you hit me up on Google Hangouts? So, like, set up a private line between us.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, cool. That way you can kind of help me if you got spare time or whatever. Just, if you do or whatever, if I have any issues, because, man, you know me, I don't know shit about these guys, man. So, and I really want to make this thing work, dude. This thing would be so much fun, dude. All right.
Yeah, cool.
All
yeah,
right,
no
guys.
worries.
Is that cool? Yeah, just, on Google Hangouts, just search UFO Proof, dude. You should find me, no problem.
Okay.
And don't forget, go pick up your stuff from Teespring. I got this awesome ass hoodie. You can go get this bad boy from Teespring. Go and pick up your UFO Proof mug. Look how freaking awesome is that? Look at that. Dude, you can't beat that, dude. Come on, man. Look at this shameless self-promotion.
Hey, it's your channel. Do what you like.
That's
Shout
right.
out. We got another scratch drone builder in the chat. So
Oh,
you need a drone.
You're one of my brothers, man. I build too.
I gotta go, you guys. Thank you, Sean. I gotta get out of here. All right, you guys. I will see you guys possibly later, or if not, tomorrow in the morning. All right. UFO Proof out. All right, bye, you guys.
Later.
Later.
Later. Baller, bitches. What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here with my badass UFO Proof mug and my shameless self-promotion. Can you guys see that? Make sure you can get that on there. Okay. I do have the new studio lights in. If you can't see them, this little squares on my fucking glasses here, they are fucking huge and bright, and they burn my retinas very badly. So I have to be careful with them. These lights are so super bright, man. They're killing me. Especially because I've been smoking a bunch of weed today, and my eyes already hurt me. So let me put out the link. We are going to be discussing UFOs and UFO propulsion systems. As a topic come up with by our friend Sergeant Schill. So let me get you guys the link. Boom. If you guys want to come and join us and join in the conversation, feel free. There will be a link next to my name, UFO Proof, in the comment section on YouTube. You just click it and join right in. What's going on, Golf Man? How you doing, buddy? Put the light up high. I can't, fool. What's going on, Skin Man? What up, Jax? What up, Face Like a Bum? Smooth Virus, how you guys doing? Retina burns for their win. Oh, I know, dude. They're so bad. What's up, Sergeant Schill? How you doing, buddy? Gyro 420, you doing good? Hello from Washington, D.C. Hello, Smooth Virus. We know where you're from. What's going on, you guys? All right, so we're going to be discussing UFO propulsion and, you know, other stuff around there. Now, I do have the problems. I do have to pick up my girl at
the Hoodie bomber.
Going Unabomber style today, dude. So
there you go, Kyle.
There we go. You know, I gotta fit in, right? So Unabomber style.
So as for UFO propulsion, I think there's so many variables and so many variants on what it could be.
I happen to think that make my face is glowing, dude.
It looks like you're gonna have a suntan soon.
I know, right?
You're gonna be red as shit. Be red as a hoodie.
How's that? Is that any better? Fuck yeah, dude. That's much better.
Why don't you put the light up higher?
Because I'm down low, and so if the light's up high, it's going to be dark on me, you know.
He's gonna look like a beard neck.
Yeah, it's going to look weird, man. You ever seen those people telling the scary stories with the fucking light under their face? Well, it's the exact opposite.
We'll get like a dimmer light for below, and then.
Well, I had it set up for a video that I was shooting, so I just haven't changed it. That's all. You know, I just had it set up for a different video.
You need one of those production lights that are in like a tent.
That's what I have.
Oh, and it's still baking you. So propulsion. What do we got here? We got.
Oh, dude, you guys see this? You guys see this shit right up here? Dude, that shit almost fucking killed me today, dude. Dude, that shit fucking exploded on me, dude. Like, it was like fucking boom. I was like, oh fuck, dude. I was cutting it with a fucking
hey, no cussing
with the wire cutters, man. Oh, fuck all that, dude. No, he's right. Let's watch the cousin. Let's watch the cousin. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut for this because I was like, oh fuck, dude, it freaking exploded on my ass, man. Dude, it scared the crap.
You gotta turn the breaker off, man.
Well, I was high as hell, man. I wasn't thinking, dude. I don't even know why I was messing with that, dude. I just got done smoking some killer freaking weed. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and fix the lights right now, dude. Pop! Ah! I was like, ah! Like I screamed.
Wow.
So anyway, UFO
what's-
propulsion. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say, buddy?
What's a propeller type propulsion called?
At 9 o'clock, so we are stuck at doing this for an hour, and you guys have to remind me to make sure I am on time to pick her up because I screwed up yesterday. What's up, Technical? How you doing, buddy? Was doing good. God, these lights are killing me, dude. Oh, these are so bad. I just don't want to wear these stupid glasses, though, man. Oh, Jesus. What's up, Skin Man? How you been, brother? Let's see. What up, you guys?
What's up, man?
Yeah,
How's my audio coming through? Good?
Yeah, sounds good. Chill. Doing
All right.
good.
Yeah, not
Look
too
at
bad.
Sean over here, dude. What are you? Are you the fucking Unabomber, dude? Look at this dude.
Who?
Sean.
Oh, he's got a hoodie on. I didn't see that.
Looks like the freaking Unabomber, dude.
You just need sunglasses to complete the look.
Yeah. I'm the hoodie bomber.